And now back home for news from the local share market. Earlier I spoke to Charlie Aitken from Southern Cross Equities. Well, Charlie Aitken, has been a pretty uninspiring start to the week's trade.
Sloppy start to the week's trading, Ticky, but we're all getting used to it now. Market losing 33 points. Again, more concerns about slowing growth in China, what's going on in America, and, of course, the Greek situation. Market started better, and then resource stocks just fell apart during the day and really led the index down.
Yeah, I see Woodside Petroleum share price hit again. Investors not happy there.
Yeah, investors and analysts, including our own, not pleased with the cost blowout and the time delays at Pluto again. On Friday, stock was down 3% on Friday, another 2% today, now under $40. Look, I mean, you do think a contrarian opportunity is building in Woodside, but the delays are really starting to weigh on the whole sector and the share price. So people a little bit of frustration there.
And what about BHP Billiton? It's interesting to see the company appears committed to its uranium business.
Yeah, I think they've said that before, and they're still committed to uranium, and fair enough. And BHP take a 20, 30-year view on life, and that's fine. But I think BHP and the resource sector was getting tarred with the Woodside brush a little bit today. You know, Woodside had about a 40% in total cost blowout in Pluto 1, time delays, and the market looks at the resource sector and says, you know, look at all these huge capex intentions, and you're going to build all these projects. Can you really get it done? So, you know, BHP with $60 billion in capex over the next 5 years, probably working against itself in the market today.
Some takeover action in West Australian gold mining sector. What is the significance of the Focus Minerals bid for Crescent Gold?
Well, this is interesting. This is about the second mid-cap gold takeover we've seen in the last 2 or 3 weeks. It seems they all want to get bigger, join forces, be a bigger part of the benchmark index. But of course, Ticky, the cynics say, well, this is typical of what happens at the peak of a gold price. All the small caps get together and try to become bigger, and all that ends up happening is they become smaller as the gold price goes down. So differing views on that.
And still on resources, Aquila Resources goes into a trading halt now. How important is that court decision on its Belvedere coking coal project?
Well, I was quite lucky for Aquila to be in trading halt today because most of the peer group was down 3%. They closed up, but being trading halted. Look, this has been an ongoing dispute with Vale, obviously the Brazilian iron ore giant. I think the market's looking for some clarity here. I think a ruling from the court that ends up being positive will obviously be positive for the share price. But very important for Aquila. The market's looking to buy the fact here, so we'll see what comes with the court case.
Charlie Aitken, thanks again for joining Late Line Business.
Thank you, Ticky.